Hello Aries and welcome to your March 2024 reading. And of course, happy birthday for the late March birthday Aries. So also this month, very energetic month. We have, of course, the equinox on the 21st, around the 21st, 22nd. We have the new moon in Pisces on the 10th, full moon in Libra on the 25th. So equinox, full moon, eclipse, Libra, balance again on the 25th. See, just that week there is going to be pretty significant into the art of releasing what is not balanced in our lives, understanding why, and so on. So, Ostara also, that we can celebrate with the equinox. So it's the beginning of life and spring and life coming back. There you go. So, okay. And life can only bloom in a balanced state. So, we start the month, my beautiful Aries, with the Two of Swords in reverse. Now that is when we're holding two truths at the same time, kind of a paradox, an inner paradox, I believe, or my throat chakra is of two different things. But since it's in reverse, it's kind of unconscious. I'm not quite conscious of it. It is in the reversed world under my awareness. If I'm not aware that I believe two things at the same time, I cannot make the decision of leaving one behind. So what comes after is pretty much what is your unconscious belief, dual belief, let's say. One is, this world is a world that I have to protect myself from. Everything is trying to bring me down that hill. I have to put my boundaries and always push back the wills and wants and expectations of the world. And the other one is, there I am, open to receive the goods, the richness of my efforts. One is a receptive fire, and the other one is a defensive fire. So we understand that these two cannot cohabit at the same time together. There are times in our lives like, yes, we have to put our foot down and push our boundaries and things like that. But if it became an inner belief that that's how life is, because maybe it's unfair. You know, people will take all they can take. Even if you die, they'll take it. And at the same time, expect the same world to give to me, it doesn't work. So, you're going to become very conscious of it this month. And then at the end of the month, you're going to be able to heal from it. So, under our Two of Swords, here we have the Ace of Swords. So that means that right at the beginning of the month, you do have the capacity to grasp that Ace of Swords, that understanding that's going to see you, make you understand what is exactly that unconscious dual thinking or dual belief, contradictory dual belief. So here we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Devil in reverse. So the Devil here, the Devil is a tricky card because on one sense, when it's upright and, well, in one of his aspects, when it's Capricorn and its capacity to focus and ambition and Saturn supporting your ambition and your diligence and let's go, I can ground myself and grow who I am and my empire and my abundance and so on. Then he's very good. But if we have a limiting belief that enslaves us to certain condition, he's going to enhance that also. That makes him karmic Saturn, harsh father Saturn, enslaver Saturn. So here, kind of going to reveal this within yourself. I have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And in a way, this affects your law of attraction. Our law of attraction always works, whether we're conscious of it or not. If we're not conscious of it or actively making it happen, our unconscious is going to do it also. And here, since we're talking about unconscious beliefs, here, your law of attraction is attracting ones that are going to attack you as much as your due and what you deserve from your efforts and your past investments and so on. So here, she's working erratically. That's your divine feminine of what you're attracting towards you. Aligned with what you want, with your fire, with your wand, what you desire. But, of course, it's going to be influenced by what you believe. There you go. So, under our dual thing, during the month, once you're conscious of it, this is going to allow the release of the mental prison. Okay? And here, since you are going to understand it, look at that. All of a sudden, because I'm conscious of what was holding me back, now the wheel of fortune can turn. I'm in my power, and there I am with a beautiful Page of Cups. So that means where I can bring that happiness, serenity, creativity that's filled with potential, love, or whatever it is that you want to bring forward. And so that process will, of course, allow you to heal, understand where, at the same time, I have the flashbacks of my old disappointments and heartaches and where they came from. Now I have the opportunity to actually leave all of that behind. Really embark into the new reality that the wheel of fortune is wheeling for me. I have the opportunity to cross on the other side here. And for that, I will need to allow transformation. Okay? It's not a time to be stubborn. It is a time to allow what made me like this, allow that to die. So, let's clarify for you, my beautiful Aries. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Aries for the month of March, sorry. Did I say February? March 2024. We have a longer month of February. So, it's a special year. A year where we're catching back. And here in March, we are bringing balance. Okay, Two of Swords. Show me the reverse Two of Swords for Aries. Okay, the Four of Swords, and here is the Queen of Wands. It's the why you need to heal from your heartaches and your disappointments, from not having what you desire, or not having been able to attract what you desire. So, what is actually aiming my Queen of Wands? Let's look at that Ace of Sword here that we understand with the Devil in reverse and this Eight of Pentacle. I have the Fool and I have the Two of Cups in reverse. So here it's like between I'm jumping in it, like, I have faith, and at the same time the Two of Cups in reverse, it's when the universe, the others are not mirroring the highest parts of us. So I'm stuck between I have faith and I know what I am bringing and my capacity to make it happen and my hard work and all of that. But why isn't it mirrored, received by the world the way it should be? Let's look at that Queen of Wands in reverse. Why do I have to defend or justify or do all of that? Ten of Wands, old baggage. But here I have the Knight of Sword. I think you're getting it and you're seeing what you're carrying. That's why maybe you couldn't see, like I'm putting energy, I have faith and all of that, but it is so heavy. Why is it so heavy? Because as much as I'm working forward, I'm using all of my energy just to defend. So it's not just propulsion energy. I'm carrying all on my shoulders and I have to protect. That takes a lot of fire. Takes a lot of fire, and maybe that's why I don't have the pentacle in my hand that I should have. Let's look at that Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. That's your dual. Your Two of Swords in reverse. Where is my energy going? Is it calm, stable, making a shape that allows to receive? Or is it defensive and pushing away, contradicting and demanding wands? Okay, so here we have the capacity to finish this cycle. It's done. You don't have anything to learn from that anymore. But you need to be able to turn the page on what created that reactionary thing. Turn the page and just keep the wisdom from the beliefs that came from whatever it is. Four of Cups. Get out of the prison of thinking, well, it's always been like that for me, and I don't see how things can be different. The Four of Cups would allow a new emotional state that can bring joy, creativity, happiness. Here is that cup. So all the middle of the month here, or middle and maybe during the eclipse, it's really going to be that understanding of what you need to release, turn the page on, and allow in your life. Eight of Swords in reverse. Oops. Okay. Knight of Swords. That certitude, there it is. That certitude about that understanding about, what was reflected wrongly. Here is the spiritual understanding. High Priestess. I understand. There's the difference between understanding and knowing. when this is why the pillar here is the pillar of understanding. We've went through it. We're conscious of every aspect of it. I understand the lesson. When we have here the pillar of wisdom, it's perfect when it comes from the understanding, and then we pull the wisdom from it that we can apply in our lives. But when we're told the wisdom, but did not understand it really, then it's just on surface. The high priestess here, she mastered the understanding. She's right in the middle. She has the wisdom. That's why she's got the Torah in her hand. She's got the wisdom of the divine, but she also experienced it, knows it inside. And that's why she's in equilibrium in the middle. The spiritual wisdom behind what you went through, the belief you got, what it gave, how you lived it, and all of that. Let's see here. That's why the wheel of fortune can turn, because you understood it. The wheel of fortune, you have on top a sphinx with a sword. The sphinx is a guardian of knowledge, of treasures. And again, I have this with this. You're going to understand unconditional love, your divine feminine. What does unconditional love, connection with the divine, really means? And when you're in this state, then what is mirrored to you will be exactly that. So when I was talking about, see, a sphinx is a guardian. So he asks the riddle. Why were things like this in your life? Why? Why when I was meeting people, I had to always put my defenses up? And I had so many things that didn't go very well. I have a hard time forgiving them. And I've reduced myself for a long time to that's all that I can receive. That were my chains that prevented me from growing even more. So then the Sphinx will say, you understood. Therefore, I can move the wheel of fortune for you. I can change your matrix. Four of Swords. So here is the healing and the understanding. Four of Swords. You want to talk about the Four of Swords? Yeah, okay. You're going to heal your Five of Swords. And it's a way to... Here, either I take the 3 swords and I heal from them, or I take the 3 swords and I defeat my own masculine with them. 1, 2, 3 swords in his hands. 3 swords on the wall. Which one is my truth? My heartaches, my disappointments, the expectations that weren't met, this is my truth when it comes to me and the world and how the world is reflected back to me. So that probably made me, here you are, King of Wands, but in reverse, not in my propulsion and going for what I want. If I expect the world not to meet me halfway or even bring me down, I won't have that much energy to back myself up. But here, the Four of Wands offers me the opportunity to change all that. To Wheel of Fortune turns it. It's up to me to cross on the other side and bring what I love, what I want. Page of Cup. To know what I want and bring it forward. and not be stuck in the old anxiety about it. Whoops. I need to be able to see it. I think the death card here at the end is to really let die any leftover inner conflict as to how to bring my passion, my energy, not to be filled with anxiety with it, because the Queen of Swords is able to see exactly how things are when she moved past, healed, forgave, kind of went through the whole cycle of transformation from her old Three of Swords, Five of Swords, and all of that. Then she can see from a balanced heart chakra. And that will give her the just view on things, not an anxiety vision of things. So all of this, my beautiful Aries, it's really bringing to your consciousness the parts of you that do not really trust the universe and want to be right about it. It is not a time to be stubborn. But the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, and the World tells me that this month you have the opportunity to end all of that, to bring back balance, to allow you to cross into this beautiful new dimension of yours where things will be balanced. So, I'm going to call this Wheel of Fortune because it's really that. And the Wheel of Fortune turns when we understand. And you will see exactly what's my duality. Not duality, what's my paradox, my unconscious paradox. And there it is. And at one point, I'm going to have to make a choice. Let die the one that doesn't serve me. So, on that, my beautiful Aries, I am sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. You just go to the website and it's all user-friendly. So on this, namaste, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.